Hi everyone, Dan here for round 3. Back with the 81 card deck. I'm keeping this hand, it's playable. I might even be able to play a turn 3 half-fire Hobgoblin. My opponent is thinking, how on earth did this guy get to the 3rd round? And I've totally got to beat this guy, otherwise I'll look like, who's the biggest chump? The person playing the 81 card deck, or the person that loses to it? I'm going to remember to actually sack my Evolving Wilds this time. Problem with mistakes like these is, oh look at this. What shall I choose? Well, I could go for the planes to make my Half-Fire Hobgoblin play reality. I think I'll do that. Yeah, the problem with misplays like these is I will not forget them. They will not let me forget these loose plays. So Half-Fire Hobgoblin next turn, and then leave up Raise the Alarm if we've got nothing better to do on the following turn. So I've seen Thrumming Bird be mediocre. I've also seen Thrumming Bird be ridiculous in power with the graft cards and other such things. Arrest is a nice draw. So if he stumbles on land, then Half-Fire Hobgoblin is a real threat, because I don't think there's anything for 3 mana that necessarily deals with it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he's going to attack in and then make that a 3-3, sure. I think Arrest is still fine for the Graph Mage. He's becoming a 3-3, which is a real threat. It can still graft, which is kind of annoying. But just getting in for 6 damage next turn seems really good. And we got to scatter the seeds. Because with our deck, certainly getting in as much damage as possible and going wide to get in the last few points of damage, it seems the best strategy here. You could argue that the arrest I used too early. So in actual fact, next turn I can. Okay, he's going to graft onto that. Yeah, it's really strong in this kind of deck, Throwing Bird. It's kind of a limitless supply of grafts from the Graft Mage, and then from there on, it's possible that arresting the Throwing Bird was the correct play. Probably he was, actually. But right now I can Water Servant's pretty important for him right now. But I feel that he's got a Thrumming Bird and a Graph Mage. The risk for him blocking and losing his Water Servant is too high. And I only need to give the Goblin +1/+1, or I only need to have a Sun Lance in hand, or a Mighty Leap. I think the Hobgoblin is going to sit back long enough. I need to be proactive, and I can still raise the alarm and scatter the seeds, and go around it later on. But I don't think sitting back with the Hobgoblin is really helping me at all. He blocks. Sure. Okay, well, I could just be wrong there. Let me know what you think. So, top decking Fortify next turn will be good. Another Throne Bird. Wow. Yeah, this is similar to a deck I played on day 2, on day 1. Super strong. Fortify next turn essentially is the win for us, though. I think. Can't block. It's got one blocker. I'm going to have 15. Yeah, it's easily the win. So here's hoping. Come on, graft onto them. Okay, he's a better man than I. Okay, that's tight play. Right, so what do I do here? I can't race. So do I just hope that it attacks all in and just play to fortify? I think it's not great, but I think it's the best chance I've got. I'll put a swamp out. It just increases the number of cards I could have in my hand. Yeah, right. I bet that's just what he's thinking. Nameless Inversion would blow him out. Well, at least I get to play the second game on the play with my actual deck. Repeal, okay. Give me a good chance. At least I'll get 2 games. Well, hopefully 2 games with my proper deck. Tezzeret. Okay, so we haven't seen any artifacts yet. So he's just playing some good equipment for the Flyers. Yeah, Mortarpod's good. So just block the Water Servant. Or do I? 9, 10. No, I mean one's no different than 7, really. because I need the thing that I'm most concerned with is getting through the damage. I mean, of course, if I fortify, then he's sacking the germ to kill a sapling, and blocking at the same time. So fortify doesn't even do it now. Maybe phalanx is actually the best draw. Okay. Quick time, quick time. Through. Okay, can't mulligan this. So it's quite a straightforward hand. Hope to draw a 3-drop. We have enough of them, so there's no reason to suspect we won't. No more land, please. Congrats to you, by the way, if you've made it this far and didn't turn off as soon as I forgot to submit my deck. Okay, that's quite a nice draw. It's just a 2-power flyer. It's or one powered double striker beat. You know what I mean. So Sunlance, most things they play. The synergy is so good in their deck that it lowers the redundancy of most creatures, and yeah, throwing bird is definitely something I'll be killing. But I'll be killing that. Okay, so well, I'm just attacking in first. Give them the opportunity to kill it themselves. Yeah, the synergy in their deck is such that most of their creatures can be a threat. But Throwing Big was excellent in that last game. Rather sad looking Scoot Mod. Narcolepsy, okay. So he's played Scoot Mob but missed his land drop, which is unfortunate for our opponent. So Bestial Menace with Fortify would be nice, but just on its own it's incredible. Water Servant is a good draw. It blocks things. I don't think I have good attacks. Such is the power of Water Servant. So I don't want to be drawing any more lands for the remainder of the game, really. Fortify wins it for us. Or it did. Okay. Okay, it doesn't outright win it for us. It's a pain that we can't swing in with everything because his blocks are too good. I think whilst we're not under pressure, well, this is really quite difficult actually. So if we attack in with everything, he takes the water, if he's sensible, he'll put the Water Servant on a snake. Or a wolf even, because you can give it -1/+1. Having said that, I don't think he's seen Fortify. As sad as it makes me, I think we hold back. Again, difficult decision. Not sure if it's correct. I mean, if he wants to attack in, for example, I'm very happy with that. Yep. Fetch up a mortar pod. So if he attacks in with the Scoot Mob only, I'm really under no pressure here. I've just got our Tumble Magnet, that's quite good. Okay. So we play the Cavu Primarch with the kicker, as we're not attacking again. He taps down a creature with Tumble Magnet. Well, it will be Cavu Primarch, but I still don't think he's attacking. So let's play that with kicker. And then one Convoke. Tap the snake. We can always block with the Thallid and end up with a Saproling. Okay, so now he definitely can't attack each turn unless he taps down the Primarch. So if he wants to get aggressive with the Tumble Magnet, that's really good for us because it means he can be defensive with it. Happy trading off the Thallid for the Scoot Mob. Well, when I say trading off, what I really mean is jumping. It's problematic if he keeps on drawing and playing creatures though. And there's no opportunity for them to forget to tap down the creature with Narcolepsy. Okay. Jump with the Thallid. So now he has to block the Primarch with either the Water Servant or the Graph Mage. Oh, I see. Yeah, there is that. There is that. So really we want a creature here. That's not a creature. So we'll go to combat. He'll tap down the Primarch again, and we will trade off with Scoop Mob again. We can afford to take a lot of damage now, though. I'm glad we've got that life buffer. No attacks. Hope that he gets aggressive. Proliferate, draw a card. Okay. Yeah, Tezzeret with Tumble Magnet's really, really strong. That could be the one that wins it. Attacks in with his 14/14. So next turn we untap with our Kavu Primarch, leaving us with four creatures to his two. It's still not enough to punch through the damage with Fortify. But I think here we take the 14 damage. Double Fortify for the win. Oh, okay. Very nice. Well, I'm glad to have got to the third round with this deck. Notable misplays were the Evolving Wilds, missing the Evolving Wilds, grafting onto his Air Servant. They're the two that spring to mind. Please let me know if you noticed anything else. I mean, they were obvious punts. But if there's anything more subtle or strategic that you noticed, let me know. Narcolepsy happens. Okay, just... Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to concede now and think very long and hard about my life decisions. See you again.